Hello, family and friends and viewers. If you're watching this video, I appreciate it. And if you watch it all the way through to the end, I appreciate you even more. So on the last video I did, I kind of talked about my journey over the past 2 years and the things that I have been through and what and where it has led me now. So this talk will be about doing dirt with people and then later those same people throwing dirt on your name. So, story time. So I was friends with this girl, and we'll just leave her unnamed. You know, I might say her name somewhere through the talk. But anyways, so we were friends. We ended up falling out. I called her grandma, and I let her grandma know that I was concerned about her because she was smoking crystal a lot. Now, as I shared with you guys in my last video, I myself had dabbled in crystal, but I never used more than 2 days, okay? And I'm not saying that makes me better than anybody else, but I called her grandma and I told her grandma these concerns. And it was a real concern because just some of the things that she was telling me and sharing with me, you know what I'm saying? Even though we had fell out or were on the verge of falling out, I feel like she still needed that help and that support. Well, I should have never did that because, baby, she started calling my phone, blowing me up, texting me, threatening me, all this, all that. So pretty much we go back and forth for quite some time. I end up pulling up to her house, and she had somebody shoot at my car. Well, at this time, I was not on my medication, so I was wilding out. I end up going to my baby daddy, and he took me to go get a gun. I bought them, but the deal was he would tell me where the gun plug was if I bought him a gun as well. So I did that. So I went and I shot up her house. So she ends up calling her baby dad and it's like, oh my God, this bitch shot at my house. She's crazy, blah, blah, blah. Or whatever the case may be. So that happened. But while that was happening, she ended up calling CPS on me about my youngest son, basically saying that me and my husband was getting high in front of my kids, this and that, which was not true. She also put on Facebook that I was on drugs, even though I've done drugs with her, and just all this stuff. So it was just a whole lot of drama. We never actually ended up fighting because I just feel like if you have somebody shoot at my car, I'm not going to trust you to fight you because fighting is one thing, but pulling guns and doing all this extra stuff, like, we don't have time for that. So in the midst of all this stuff happening, she had said that she was going to fuck my husband. So I end up reaching out to her baby daddy. Oh, and let me just add in there, she never fucked my husband, never even had a chance. Let's get that straight. But anyways, I end up reaching out to her baby daddy because I'm trying to figure out where this all went left. Like, if I'm supposed to be your friend, like, this girl literally begged me to be my best friend. She would say stuff to me like, you're my best friend. I'm just waiting for you to say that I'm your best friend. You know what I'm saying? But there was little things that I noticed about her. When me and my husband would be beefing, she would be all up on my line, would be real cool with me. But when me and my husband was on good terms, she would like kind of distance herself from me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like really giving hater energy or whatever the case may be. So I meet up with her baby daddy. We end up talking. We become cool, and me and baby daddy end up fucking. Her baby daddy is still one of my friends to this day. And at this point, it has nothing to do with her. Like, I think he's a cool person. He thinks I'm a cool person. We just be chilling. So, anywho, fast forward, it's now been 2 years. I don't know why she was on my mind. And so I go on Facebook and I look up her page. And why was she just talking about me like a week ago? Talking about, she was basically talking about how her baby daddy slept with one of her friends. So she ended up not only sleeping with his friend, but got pregnant by the nigga, had him taking pictures with her and her kids, all this, all that. And then she gonna say that her baby daddy thought he came up for fucking with a crackhead like me. I'm like, first of all, I didn't say nothing. These are my thoughts. But I'm just thinking in my head, like, first of all, I ain't never done crack. Get your drugs right. Second of all, the drug that I was doing, you were doing right along with me. And it just made me think, like, you'll do something with people and they'll be all for it, all gung-ho, but when you guys stop being friends or stop being cool, they want to put your business out there, but then they want to leave out certain key parts of the story. Like, tell everybody how you was smoking crystal too. Tell everybody how you was smoking crystal for 5 to 7 days, leaving your kids at home by themselves while you went down the street and was getting high. I wasn't doing nothing like that. Then it also got me thinking about how people like to pick and choose which drugs is okay or bad drugs. You know, I had another friend that we ended up falling out because I had loaned her $1,500. I never gave her a time limit on when she had to pay me back. 2 years go by, and I needed some money because I had came into a hard time. I was working 3 jobs. My car had broke down. My rent was due. I was just going through a lot of things. So I needed not even all the money. I just needed some money for her to give to me. So long story short, she ends up getting mad because I basically wanted my money back. But I told her, don't worry about it, because I know how to go get some money. If it ever comes down to it, as a female, you should never really be broke. So it ends up turning into her telling me she was going to beat my ass, how she should have never been my friend when she found out that I did real drugs. And like I shared in the last video, I had some thoughts of suicide and homicide where I thought about killing myself and killing my whole family. So she basically brought all this up and was throwing it all in my face. And this is my thing. I done popped pills with you. Anybody who has popped a pill knows, or at least they should know, that pills have every drug inside of it. It's a combination of multiple drugs in one. So no, you wasn't smoking crystal, but you used to do cocaine. You done pop pills with me. So how are you going to talk about you shouldn't be my friend because I do real drugs? I think that my problem that I have encountered when it comes to certain people is that there's a light on my life. You know, God has revealed to me over the years through many different ways the call that he has on my life. And some people can't take your light. So when they can't take your light, they try to dim it by kind of putting you down, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, so it just got me thinking about these different things, about how you do stuff with people, then they end up throwing dirt on your name, trying to put your business out there, or they try to talk about you and act like they're better than you because they didn't do the same type of drug that you did. Let me tell you something, baby. If you did any drugs, you did drugs, period. That's just what it is. So, that's pretty much it for today. I would like to get some comments on any experiences that you guys have went through with certain situations like this, where you've done something with somebody and then later they turned around and tried to throw it in your face or blast you out on Facebook like they didn't have no parts in it, you know. And going forward, what that taught me is that we just have to move better. At the end of the day, people show you their true colors from the beginning. We choose to ignore it because we end up seeing the best in people. And that's not a bad thing, to see the good in people, but at the same time, we have to take accountability and realize and understand that everybody doesn't feel for us the same way that we feel for them. So that's all for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you do, please like, comment, and share. I'm getting good views, but I just need some comments and interactions, and if you guys can do that for me, I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and share on this video. I will be posting this within the next couple minutes. All right, you guys, have a good day. Bye.